Okay. Another thing about the night stages, they're all really long. But still, they're pretty fun too. There's also a little thing about the 1-ups. 1-ups respawn in this game if you die. They'll respawn where you pick them up. But they don't give you any points. So, what's the point in doing that? You finally got 1-ups to respawn, and now they don't give you points. Well, they did in Sonic Heroes, but still. Wait, what do I mean by still? That was actually good in Sonic Heroes. Where you spawn and give you points. Oh, I lost my combo. I don't even know how I lost my combo. Oh well. Try to score big, it's what I do, it's how I roll. No, shut up shit, no one wants to listen to you. I guess, the generosity of 1-ups is meant for people who really, really suck. You know, turnabout. I mean, seriously, by the end of this, I could have like 99 lives. Turnabout never reached... Okay, he has reached 10 lives when he had to go on a run for lives, but still. He never had a huge amount of lives to spare. I can imagine how much he hates Rayman. What the? That thing just glitched to the... First, stay away from that area. Yeah, this game is also very glitchy. Yeah, the graphics may be beautiful, but the game is also very glitchy. Oh, the balance beam. Turnabout hates these so much. For me, I actually love them. Well, a little bit. I had to go for the combo first. Now I'm gonna kill you. Some metal. Also, I'm not really a fan of fighting games, but the truth is, this isn't fighting, it's platformer. If this were actual fighting, with no platforming, there'd actually be trouble. Oh yeah, sometimes breakable items could get glitched up, and you won't be able to break them after a few minutes. Well, I mean, until after a few minutes. And the thing I was trying to break just glitched off. This game has very messed up glitches that allow you to, like, go through walls and stuff. Not to mention goal rings appearing out of nowhere and vanishing stages. But the biggest programming flaw of all here is the unresponsive controls. Which is one of the reasons why I like the Werehog. His controls are very responsive. They do unrespawn every once in a while, but most of the time they're responsive. When most of the time for the day stages, they're unresponsive. This game is a lot like Zelda as far as night stages go. I mean, it's like sword fighting and, you know, all the fun Zelda platforming. Really, platforming here isn't really as good as Zelda. Now, how do we get that medal, I wonder? Of course I know how to get it. I've gotten everything in this game. Except, I haven't really done the chili dog missions. But you know what? I have absolutely no reason of doing the chili dog missions. What they are is just doing each night stage, doing each day stage 9 times, but doing each night stage 6 times. Is that boring or what? I mean, who the hell would want to do that? So, you know what? Forget it. I ain't gonna do that. I don't want 100% if I have to play each stage 9 to 6 times. It's extremely boring. Also, I don't really have all the secret treasures yet. But, no real reason to look for those, actually. Destroy things to get points for your crush. And there's also combat points, enemy, time, and rings, of course. Oh, an art book. For some reason you can beat on enemies when they die. And it'll just take longer to actually disappear. So no real point to doing that, is there? I won't even get any combos. But this game, this isn't my favorite. It's not really close to being my favorite, but it's alright. But what's really nice, this Sonic game actually has the greatest level Sega has ever developed. And that clearly is the last level. Normally the last levels are the best levels of video games. He's saying you gotta sneak around that monster like this, but you don't really have to. I mean, you can just kick his ass. Like that. Well, we're so high up, I better take this one, so careful. Well, it's kinda hard to do it, your text is in the way. Grab onto the side of this if you want, because you can do that. But I am no coward. Most of the time, anyway. I mean, I'm no coward at those spots where you can't possibly be a coward. But spots that really are too dangerous, I guess I am a coward. But certainly no turnabout, that's for sure. Alright, well that's all the sun medals. I'm glad the night stages in the Wii version had actual names. The names here so do not fit. I mean, they're named after the day stages like Rooftop Run and Jungle Joyride. Does that really fit a night stage? Trust me. Like, I'll call this level the Moonlit Town. Sega's too lazy to think of a name, so I'm gonna think up the names for them. Right. And no real point to killing him, is there? Yep. Alright, you can get more points going down here because there are rings. Just hope that grabbing on respawns. I mean, respawns, not respawns. But the words sound so much alike, I always mix them up. By the way, you know, I'll explain when I get to the next stage. Matter of fact, we're not really getting to the next stage until way later, which is actually kind of nice.